this and let me do. Great. Okay. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay. Hello, all, and welcome back to another microChicago Roundtable. This time, we're really excited to be inviting members of the Chicago Citizens Group, the performing body for the Body Politic, our participating production at Rhino Fest this year. For those of you who are maybe joining us for the first time, microChicago is a relatively new Chicago storefront theater outfit. We do little tiny plays, and that's kind of the space in which we explore, and we're finding it's rather infinite. In addition to that, we're again bringing in three of our fellow actors, and actually multi-hyphenates. You're all kind of doing an amalgam of things throughout this whole process, in addition to other processes outside this one. But we have three of our lovely actors of the Chicago Citizens Group. Feel free to go ahead and introduce yourselves now, and then we'll kind of get into it, chat a little bit about the Rhino Fest and everything. So, Christine, feel free to lead us off.
Hi, I'm Christine Marie. I am an actor and director and general gopher for making this one go. And I really like that. That's fun for me. Oh, she, her, they is fine. Yeah. Faris?
Yes, my name is Faris, and I'm a performer in a few of the pieces as part of the Body Politic. Yeah, it's been a great experience. And yes, I use he, him pronouns.
Hi, I'm Tanise. I am an actor, and I also wrote one of the pieces, and my pronouns are she, her.
And I am Dakota Paraset, pronouns he, him, his, they, creative director, and just kind of, I guess, the resident jack of all trades when, you know, you create a company. That's kind of the thing that happens. Oh, gosh. I am so grateful to all three of you for sharing a little bit of the Tuesday evening prior to our second show this Thursday, the 18th. Yeah, I guess we're just going to dive right in. How are you all on this fine Tuesday? And how did you all kind of end up in the city? I know, Tanise, you're kind of residential from the area. Faris, Christine, I think the three of us are transplants. But I guess how'd y'all get to the city? How did you get involved in the actor, director, writer thingy?
Tanise, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm originally from St. Louis, but I've been here since 1993. So I've been in Chicago longer than I ever lived in St. Louis. And I started doing theater stuff in Chicago with Stockyards Theater Project in 2000 something. That kind of got, they're like a women's theater group. I don't know if they're still around, but yeah. And then I've worked with the Women's Theater Alliance, and Bring Your Own Theater and that kind of thing, and microChicago. So yeah, that's kind of the Chicago acting I've done. And then I've done a lot of writing with various groups throughout Chicago as well.
Faris?
Yeah, I'm from Michigan originally. And I'm from the east side of the state, and I went to the west side of the state for college. And as I was just, completing my degree, I took a field trip to Chicago with the Spanish club once. And that was like my first time as an adult in Chicago, and I really loved it. So I moved here for work and then stumbled into acting after realizing I hated what I was doing for work. and needed to follow and pursue my passions. So I found my way in the Chicago acting scene.
Dakota, go ahead.
Oh gosh. Well, I similarly we came to Chicago it was either like junior year or senior year for a theater trip also. And we saw a bunch of shows, and it was just kind of one of those like felt like I wasn't like home, but I was like, I think I'm gonna live here at some point. I don't know what it is. There's just a vibe. And then sure enough, like 2 or so years later, on a kind of like a lark, ended up looking at 2 apartments, and we got one of them in Edgewater. After seeing it once for like a half hour. That's kind of how it happened. And then yeah, it was always the plan to do the theatery thing once I got here. So you're from Pittsburgh though, aren't you, Christine?
I am. Yeah. I started stand up when I was 16, and I would sneak into the clubs, and I had braces, but I also had boobs, so they let me do it. I always knew that like I was on stage somehow. And I had toured a couple of times doing that and different like the Black and White Festival in Pittsburgh. My first show downtown was called Rehearsal in Perspective, and that was a big deal, like that I directed and like put together. And that was never going to be enough to be there. We had looked at New York, but Rob had already lived in Chicago before I got to Chicago, but he met me in Pittsburgh. And then I went on a day trip that involved a hallucinogenic substance. So the rule was the first person to drive would then take the hallucinogenic substance after their part to drive was over. And so I drove first. Which means when we drove into the city, it was like, okay, so annoyance is here, and it's doing this like Sesame Street wiggle, and I am just feeling one with everything. Like the blues and the yellows and the sounds are just like perfectly popping, like the funk was within me, right? And then we got to the Hideaway Hostel, and it was a great hostel, highly recommended. And they have a huge shower area for like one person. It's fabulous. But I knew we were coming here, right? Like that was that moment. And it wasn't just the hallucinogens. Like it really felt connected, like it something about the city understood me, you know? And that was already on the street, right?
It was just enhanced by the hallucinogens.
Yeah.
But we had come here on tour a couple times after that at Shithole with Zach, if anybody knows. And that went really well. And that's where Rob told me the first time he was going to marry me, because I had a really good set that night. And there were, there were just moments in Chicago that were correct, and I don't know how to bottle that feeling to be able to reproduce it. You know what I mean? But it happens sometimes, and it's really happening with this process for me a lot. So thank you all for going on this journey. This is really great, like in a full circle kind of way. I haven't had a program that has looked like this since I won all of my awards in 2016, and I stole that poster from the Pittsburgh Arts Council. I stole it, and then I took 2 buses away to get around my house. It was a poster. They probably wouldn't have prosecuted, but
If we need to cut that out, we can probably.
I think the statute of limitations is over on it, but it feels like a crossroads of people I'm supposed to meet and places I'm supposed to be. And I don't want to get too much into the magical thinking of it, because it's just that you all are so wonderful and generous performers and gracious and helpful and talented and smart and make great choices and are unafraid of anything and stroke of egos, words, love.
So you're gonna give the pre-show speeches.
Going on.
That was
Do that.
beautiful, Christine.
Thank you. That's really, really kind of you.
It's
Yeah.
true, though. I adore all of you very much, and your willingness to go where it needs to go, where it's honest to go.
I'm a sponge. I'm like a constant sponge. I view all of you as just more mentors for me. I just try to enter everything with the mindset that I'm just going to learn from these people who are far more experienced and talented than I am. And it's been working for me because I've been meeting lots of great people and I've been learning a lot. And I have to credit the Body Politic for just like accelerating that, because I took a whole year off of acting before doing this. I mean, last Thursday was my first time performing in over a year in front of an audience. So it was just, this has all been a fantastic experience for me, rediscovering why I love acting and rediscovering why I like the acting community in Chicago. So thank you all.
Oh gosh.
I will say, like, I'm not like, I didn't really grow up with a whole lot of like praise. So being in this environment has been like an overload of praise. If that makes any sense. And it's nice.
Yeah. It's good to let that praise in sometimes.
Yeah.
It is.
Let that praise in. But I don't know about you. I'm waiting for everybody to be like, no, secretly we do actually hate you. Please go away. I don't know why you keep talking.
Yeah,
Crawl into the hole and never come back.
Right. But instead, you keep encouraging.
yeah.
And you encourage each other too. And that makes things like, I had an acting teacher say, no vegetarian scenes. Keep raising the stakes.
Oh
But it's
my God.
true. You do
so
raise
true,
the stakes, though. It's
Okay,
constantly true.
Yes, no, it absolutely is. Kathy always says, don't waste time in a scene. Get right to it.
Mm.
Get right to it.
Was that not my note 2 hours ago?
Exactly. I wasn't there for that, but it's similar to the stakes comment. It is true.
Cut to the chase.
Right.
Oh, cut to the chase. Exactly.
So just tell me you hate me. That's all. That's all I
my. But what if that's not true? Then it can't.
That's not possible.
Oh.
You're in Chicago. Anything is possible.
Well, and that's part of it
shoulders.
too. It's the yes and city. Bringing it back to the city of Chicago is like, there's no bad ideas. Someone will go with you on it.
A home of long improv. It was birthed here.
I mean, I do a lot of murder mysteries. Like, that is long improv.
That sounds exhausting. Oh my God.
Oh, I start hot tub parties. I'm rocking it, man. Like, if I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go in style.
Well, in lieu of a proper segue, kind of like a party, a festival, which we're kind of doing like a mixture of a festival within a festival. And credit to you, Christine, for like making that apparent to me. Like I had thought about it, and then you were like, "No, it's what's happening." I was like, "Oh, wow."
Yeah.
That's why it
There's
feels like
no
home.
other context in which what you have put together is not just a short play festival.
We all have done this thing.
True.
But
you have curated.
We're here supporting you. Yeah.
I'm supporting you guys. It's all cyclical.
It's all cyclical.
It's all cyclical.
It's
But
all cyclical.
what I want to know is, have you ever done Rhino Fest before? I know, Christine, you're kind of old guard for a lot of festivals in the city, honestly. Which leads me to my second part of that question. If not, have you seen any shows in the festival yet? Or have you ever been in a festival or produced or worked in the various festivals? It's kind of like the backbone of non-equity theater, I'm finding, is just the many different fests. But yeah, any of those questions?
So I'm going to go off on a tangent and shut my mouth. You go ahead, other people.
I'll start because I think I'll have the shortest answer, but I have never been a part of Rhino Fest. My first experience with Rhino Fest was last year, after seeing Dakota's play When Peter Met Wendy. And actually, okay, this is a small segue, but that was really inspiring to see Dakota. And I think I might have told you this one time, but that was my first time I saw a play put on by someone who I personally knew, knowing that they wrote it too. It was something that made me realize, wow, this is as simple as just like doing the work and seeing it through. And it was awesome to see. So it's cool to be a part of Rhino Fest now and like contributing to that like sort of spirit of creativity and creation. So yeah, no, I've never been a part of any other theater festivals. I've never been to any other. I learned of Yippie Fest this year. I learned of and I'm in Rhino Fest this year, and that's it.
Hell yeah.
24-hour play festival, no red eye, no.
You know what? I went to a 24-hour play festival this year, actually. It was put on by Nonsense Theater Production, theater company, and it was really cool. It was really cool. The process they described was insane. They had like a day, 2 days to write a play and stage it and get it like blocked and get everything memorized. It was insane. So it was awesome to see.
A young person told me, oh my God, you do endurance theater? I've wanted to do that for so long. And I just went, oh my God, you're so cute. And I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it like that.
No, but they are cute because it looked insane. Everyone who was talked about was like, yeah, it was the most exhausting thing I've ever done in my life, but it was amazing. I was like, I could imagine.
It's all I want to do all the time forever.
That's awesome.
I love the 48-hour film fest.
Yeah.
I love 24-hour festivals. But any kind of festival is where I'm at. And thank you, Backbone. You're right. Because this has been truly my wheelhouse for the last, I don't know, 15, 20 years at this point.
Wow.
You go to conferences.
I went to a couple, you know.
Whoa.
But I have feelings about the conferences too. And what is a festival versus a conference versus like a night of blah, blah, blah? Like what makes anything not anything else, right? Like you can title it whatever you want. One night of plays is still a festival, right? So what are we doing in marketing? What do we need to be saying actually? And what, maybe it's just too many words. Maybe that's the problem. But I'm a Hemingway girl, so one of the plays that I wrote was called 100 Words, and the whole point was that there were only 100 words on the page, but it was 2 hours long.
Oh wow.
Oh, on Cage stuff.
Well, actually, Lewis Black, I met him when he came to my college, and I stood in line for an autograph, and when I got to the front of the line, I was like, I didn't buy anything. And he said, I don't care. And he started to hand me a card. And I was like, well, actually, I just finished your book, and I just finished a play that I wrote. And here's the rough draft. And I was kind of hoping that you would sign it. This man read it. He read it in front of the line, in front of everybody. And on it, he wrote, good, period. Fuck luck, Lewis Black.
Oh,
What?
amazing.
Cool. What the hell?
I love Lewis Black. Oh,
Yeah.
So, but festivals and short excerpts from whatever. I did just finish. The book is called, shoot, Bloomsday is the festival. It's a super long book. Leo Bloom is the main character. Irish. No one reads this book. It's James Joyce. I asked. No one has ever. Ulysses.
Oh, Ulysses. Okay.
But like I might be producing that festival completely in 2 years. So like I was in it this year, and we like there's so much to be gained from community in a festival kind of space. And there's so much experimenting that you have access to that you don't get access to anywhere else. Which is how you can find new things at all.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to churn the soil, and then that allows everything to kind of kick the dust up a little.
Yeah. Nebraska knows about dirt.
Oh, so much dirt. We have much dirt.
Is that where you come from? You come from Nebraska?
I come from the West.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the plains.
Wow.
You getting to Chicago? We did.
We did.
Okay.
We did it.
Yes.
You didn't mention Nebraska, though. You left that out.
Oh, I'm from Beaver Crossing, Nebraska. Population 450. Ayo.
Whoa, that's awesome. Okay.
Tiny. But Tanise,
Yes.
you and I both come from kind of a 24-hour background.
How we do?
You're like an OG BYOT.
Yeah, Bring Your Own Theater. They do 24-hour festivals every single month. And I've been doing it since 2014. Though I didn't do it this month. But and I've written 18 plays for BYOT.
Wow. That's like a record. Has to be.
Amazing.
Yeah. So honestly, I hadn't done like a whole lot of acting until BYOT. I'd done some, but like not like a whole lot. And this is my first time acting in a festival. So
Really?
Wow.
unless you count the last microChicago, which was Swing States.
Yeah. But I mean, completely off book.
Yeah. So yeah, that's been an interesting experience. So yeah, I do 24-hour. My production company produced a festival in 2017 called the Empathy Festival, where we had men writing plays with all women and women writing plays with all men.
More and more I have a professional crush on you. Every time you talk about stuff that you have done, I'm like, I want to learn more about Tanise.
I could learn a lot from you, especially like in the realm of acting. Because I feel like I'm kind of on Faris's plane in some ways. Anyway, yeah. So
You know what? You take that back, because I hope that you are. You know what? Because you both make honest freaking choices. You don't step away from the choices. You make all of the faces. Your face. Bobby Cannavale's hair works as hard as he does. And let me tell you, both of you, your cheekbones, not phoning it in. I'll tell you that right now. They should be getting extra. You know, give them credit in the program now.
Throw down our cheekbones as two extra performers. 4 extra performers.
or extra.
For the
You are thinking that you're on the same level, because at this point, neither of you are a afraid to do it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And you know what?
Absolutely.
Further along, a lot of us doubt. There's too much doubt. You guys, you're not. If everything is doubt, then none of it is doubt, and you're kicking its ass. So
True.
stop it.
And you know what? I'm coming to learn that just being an actor means just living with doubt and self-doubt. And I think if you just own that, then you know what? The doubt doesn't bother you anymore. It's like, yeah, it's there, but I'm still gonna make my choices and live and die by my choices, I guess. So there you go.
If your costume falls off on stage, you keep dancing.
Yeah. And
You
you
might
know
keep
what?
dancing.
There's nothing wrong being a constant beginner. I don't want to get to a point in my acting where I feel like I have it all figured out, because I feel like at that point I will be the most insufferable person to be around. Like, I would never want to be that kind of person.
Orson Welles, when I was like, why did you do it this way? He's like, I didn't know I couldn't.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like what Kevin, who was our beat piece, our first beat piece, and what a fantastic way to start that.
Oh yeah.
His whole thing is like, right, like we're all coming to this as beginners, like every process, because it's just
Absolutely.
like, and kind of speaking to this, it's cyclical. Like, there's so many like just amazing actors that I have just talent crushes on, who like I will see posting on Facebook like, I don't know why I do this, I don't understand, I don't get this. Oh, I just want to be doing this. It's like, oh, okay, so it's like that'll, to your point, Ferris, that'll always be there. Great, okay, fine, I can live with it. We're all Nina from the Seagull, really.
Like, every talented actor I've seen who I was like, you're incredible, they were like, really? Like, because I really didn't think I like landed it there. I think I kind of like missed some. I was like, what are you talking about? And then I realized that's probably exactly what other people probably think about me when I'm up there. And it's just, you just have to throw it away. And you just throw it away and you just do your best, stick to who you are, and stay true to yourself. And that's all you can do.
Don't let your cheekbones phone it in.
Don't let the cheekbones phone it in either.
That's what you should title this.
Did anybody fall off and I
Just
missed
your cheekbones.
Sorry, what today?
Did somebody's costume fall off and I didn't see it?
No.
Oh, no, that happened to me when somebody said the M word in the theater.
Oh.
So what I learned is the difference between super glue and crazy glue is the reason that crazy glue evaporates so quickly is because it dries, because it's evaporating. So the costume, I spent 7 days making a wedding dress out of newspaper. And on dress rehearsal, it worked perfectly. And then during the show, as soon as I stepped out, I heard rip.
Oh no!
And I ran with it. Okay. Another director who I respect more than anything in the world, her name is Kim L. She's also a writer. She said to me, I know what you was gonna do when that costume fell, but you reared back, titties out, and we was in for a ride. Also on my epitaph. And like, I really, like, I stuck to the script, but like I was lifting the back of it and like sitting on people's laps and like,
yeah.
I mean, I went full loose ball in the moment. And then the four, there's like 4 main critics in Pittsburgh. They were all there that day.
Oh no.
And it could have been anybody else, but the Tribune guy came up to me first and he shook my hand. He goes, was that supposed to happen? I said, yes, sir, it was. I paid me to make a new dress that fell apart every night. And so I did. I made it in every different style, like so that a different part would break each time and like it would be a surprise. And this is what we refer to as the paper dresses when I shorthand that, of acting, directing, stage managing, lights, and everything else I was doing. It wasn't enough.
Yeah.
So similarly to this, directing and acting was not enough. I need to build several costumes and a wig and, you know, whatever else needs done.
Yeah, I admire that energy. That's amazing.
Lucille Ball, the more things you do, the more things you think you can do.
Wow. That's a really good point.
And it seems almost any time that we're communicating about any of the myriad things that we're working on in this project, it's you're either here, going there, and then doing that, and then picking that up before you have to go drop that off and see Rob, and then take a nap, and then show up to rehearsal with like all the coffee.
Yeah.
Uh,
My tea, my good tea. This is the good chai.
Private selections. I agree.
Oh gosh. Well, I think this is a wonderful, wonderful moment here, very briefly, to enter our microbite section. This is kind of our little like lightning round, fast pace. I'm gonna just ask you 10 real quick questions, kind of on impulse, what your like go-to answer is. Sweet. And we will go in the order in which we introduced ourselves. So let's do Christine, Faris. No, let's do reverse. Let's do Tanise, Faris, Christine. Are you ready?
Do it.
Fantastic. All right. Tanise,
Yes.
pizza, dog, or otherwise, and where's the best place to get it? In the city.
Well, that's hard. The hot dog at Maxwell Street on 14th and something in the city.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Loved it.
Faris.
Yeah, I'm gonna say pizza, and I think my favorite pizza is a place called Natty's Number Two on Chicago in like West Town / Ukrainian Village. It's fantastic, and it's like a little shack, a little Italian pizza shack.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's awesome.
That's amazing.
Oh yeah.
I think I know what Christina's doing.
Oh, she showed me.
This is Jimmy's Hot Dogs.
Oh, it's like Jimmy's Red Hots?
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, legendary. Oh
yeah. I have said before, probably in the last recording of this roundtable thing, is that I can be out of my house and back in my house within one Blink-182 song with 2 hot dogs and 80 pounds of fries
80 pounds
for under $10.
So jealous that you live right. That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's also so dangerous. Oh my god, that's awesome.
Oh no, it wasn't dangerous until the grenade day.
Grenade day?
Yeah. So somebody brought a grenade to Jimmy's. Apparently, they had been trying to sell it earlier to various family garages around here first. And then
you're not joking? Like a real grenade?
Yeah, real grenade. But when they try, you can see it. You can Google it. You can see a picture of my house from the helicopter camera. We had to evacuate. It was a whole thing.
What?
We had to take my bunny to Emporium because Rob was hosting trivia. So they let her sit amongst the pinball.
Oh my god.
That's the only time it's really dangerous.
Hot dogs are never dangerous.
No, they were working minutes after it was cleared. Like, no, they didn't even leave. They just stood there and waited.
Another day in the office.
Yeah.
Get this grenade out of here. You got more hot dogs to make.
Now, what was the last thing you were consuming creatively?
Are we still going backwards?
Yep.
The musical, which I worked on for 6 hours today.
Oh my god.
Because I'm in that phase.
That's incredible.
It's called The Games We Play. It's about a magical therapist and the couple that she is therapying, that she is treating. And it involves a world of board games.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Please keep me in mind for casting.
I will.
I am an alto, but I can hit some soprano too, and I got a growl.
Okay.
The last thing I consumed creatively.
Oh,
Oh,
are you
man.
saying we made it or we saw it?
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
I wasn't clear on
I guess we can interpret it anyway.
that. Okay.
Guess we can interpret it anyway. I guess for me it was the other play that I'm in, Below the Belt. I'm an understudy, and it's the first time I've ever been an understudy. So I've just been, as you saw, Christine, you saw my lines written out with the first letter of each word. But I've been drilling those lines because I have like 40 minutes of talking throughout the play, and it's the first time I've done something that big. So I've been putting all my time.
So impressed with your study dedication.
I am. Thank you. I really want to do a good job.
The last thing that I consumed creatively, and help me out with the title, Dakota, you sent me what you referred to as what could be the religious text of microChicago. How can you explain that a little bit?
Well, mostly it's a collection of 15-second plays written by like various playwrights, like Annie Baker. I think this group called the Debate Society sent a bunch of their favorite playwrights the concept of writing a play in 15 seconds, and so it's just like a bunch of those. And some playwright wrote a play that's actually like 10 pages long. It's hilarious. I think it's Anne Washburn. It's called like New Rochelle, a 15-second play in a frame, and it's like a 10-minute play basically. But that's what that is.
Yeah. So that would be the last thing that I consumed creatively. And then I worked up the courage to send a pitch over to Dakota, and if Dakota likes it, it should be sent to Tanise next.
Yay.
Whoa.
But yeah, I mean, it's a thing that I've been working on for like a long time at this point. And so I'm excited to see if we have collaboration potentials. Possibly. Yeah, what about you? What are you consuming creatively over there, Mr. Man?
Me? Oh gosh. Well, I just started a Chekhov master class, so I'm getting back into that mood, reading a bunch of those.
Oh, okay. So my favorite audiobook narrator is his name is Frank Markopoulos. I knew 3 years before it was valid information that he was from Pittsburgh, because of the way that he does the second brother and Brothers Karamazov, and the way that he does a North Irish accent in Sherlock. But if you want to listen to some Chekhov in his voice, I recommend it, because it's true to the text and conversation.
I will look into this. Send it my way.
I will.
Beautiful. What is a standout festival production or like show that you've either been in or seen?
I'm going to go ahead and brag on this one. I really, like, okay, the last Rhino Fest that I took part in, I did, so Two Idiots in a Haunted House was a show that I wrote, and then but this is really doing it for me in microChicago right now, in Body Politic. I'm going to keep bragging on it. Like, you are all so wickedly talented, and naturally so. And such giving performers, and good listeners, and wonderful people, and I adore you, and I'm so glad to be amongst you.
Christine, stop it. Oh my God. It's so sweet.
It is all true. I tell no lies. And I will even say about the writer, the fix it. This is all passing the Bechdel test, right? Like there's not like you can't argue any of the problems here. Like the natural ones that we would be fighting over, we just can't. It's not available, right? Yeah, it's a wonderful experience. I want more.
We got 2 more weeks.
2 more weeks.
We're gonna have 2 more.
I already gave my answer away. I think it was when Peter met Wendy. Because honestly, Dakota, I was supposed to be in that, and I couldn't because life circumstances. But seeing it really opened up my mind to like I put a lot of limitations on myself, and I think seeing that was sort of like it kind of took a hammer to sort of like those limitations I put on myself. So it's incredible. It was incredible. And then I did see a short play in that nonsense theater company, like 24-hour film or short play festival that was like incredibly dialogue heavy and was like 10 or 15 minutes straight. And I talked to the actors after and like, yeah, we like learned it overnight. I was like, how? They were like perfect. Not a line drop, not a stutter. I was like, that is unbelievable. And it motivated me to like want to get better at it. So yeah. Just like I'm just in awe with all of these like performers, artists, writers, everyone who can do this stuff so quickly and put it together so quickly. I just like I feel energized by everyone I'm around. So yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Wait, what was the question? Like, what's the festival that I've seen?
Yeah, what's like a favorite festival moment or show that you've seen in a festival or that you've produced or been a part of?
Okay, this is a small story. I was acting in a festival. I think the theme was death or something. And this is just a personal moment with the cast. So it was me and Olive, my boyfriend, and then 2 other guys. And we were all pretty decently young. So this writer had written the script and he got upset that the police officer in the script was too young. He said, he's too young and I'm going to pull my script if you don't change this actor. So so all of us got together and we're like, let him pull the script because we're not letting Ted go. Wow. And nice. Having like it was very, very cool to be able to like stand up for someone. So yeah, they kicked his script out and we did a totally different script, but like I just think it was amazing, and I don't really see that in a lot of communities, but you can see that in the theater community where people will defend you and stand up for you and encourage you, and that's definitely been true in Body Politic. But I just mentioned it to say that like it happens all over Chicago, all over the theater world, and it's amazing.
Oh gosh. You all make me so happy. Oh, what a wonderful conversation. Okay. Your favorite spot in the city?
Ooh. I mean, the Chopin is so pretty.
It's a pretty theater.
So pretty. But there's like nothing else around there except the best Popeyes. I don't know what they do differently. The grease is different. I don't know
Popeyes is insane. There's always insane things happening outside that Popeyes.
Yeah. But that's why it's got to taste better.
100%. It's got the insanity aspect.
It's got that little bit of finger in every bite.
Favorite spot in the city? You go ahead, Tanise. I'm trying to figure this out still.
I like hanging out. I mean, I think just downtown in general, walking around. I'll say the Willis Tower, since certain ones of us have worked there. Might still be working there, I'm not sure.
Spot.
Do you know my Rob? Where do you work?
I used to work at 125, which is like one building north of the Sears Tower.
Yeah.
Or Willis, whatever.
No, hold on. After this, I'll see if you and Rob secretly know each other. Because I think you might.
Yeah.
That happens sometimes.
But just like, I don't know, looking up at it, it's kind of like the city form of nature.
Totally. Yeah. That's why my company's called Industrial Gardens.
Oh.
It's the juxtaposition of that. That exactly.
My favorite place in the city is a place I haven't been to yet. For now, it's Hollywood Grill, because I go there late nights and I sit in a booth and read, and it's very nice. But I really want to go to the Winter Garden at Harold Washington Library.
Oh, that's my favorite place.
There you go. There you
go.
See, I knew it. Yeah, there you go.
Library's pretty solid. Good choice.
Yeah, I want to go there. So that will be my favorite place because I could see myself loving it.
Yeah. No, I changed mine. It's that one. That place
there
is
you go.
beautiful.
Yeah. Probably the 7th floor for me there.
Pretty, yeah.
Okay. I'll check out both.
The 3D lab's pretty
awesome.
sick. The Makers Lab, they got a lot going on in there.
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't even know they had that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, or special collections on the 9th floor. You can just
I'm gonna go to all these
old stuff. Just dig around.
We can have a cast party at the library.
That could be fun. Yeah.
Be down for that.
I'd be down for that.
Hell yeah. If you're interested in reading a play by someone in this meeting, I think, Tanise, you actually started off Orange Line with, I believe it was Practice Rooms.
Yeah. Yeah, because I've spent a lot of time in the Harold Washington practice rooms.
What are the practice rooms?
They have like pianos in there.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not great, but
I did not know this. That sounds awesome. Oh my god, I want to go and play piano. That sounds incredible.
Yeah. Yeah. I spent some time in there.
Nice.
And we also had rehearsals in the little, not the practice rooms, but the little, I don't know what you call them.
Open spaces. Study rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, but I secretly go and dabble on the piano, or I used to.
So that's so cool.
Yeah.
Well, on the subject of the L, what is your favorite line and or stop?
What a question. That's a good question.
Hey, thanks.
Oh my god. I'm partial to the Blue Line. I've lived only on the Blue Line since I've been in Chicago. But I realized that I really like the Red Line. There, you can get to so many places in the city through the Red Line. I've always had to like take a bus to the Red Line, or I take the Blue Line to like another stop where I can like walk to somewhere or transfer from the loop. My favorite stop on the Blue Line is probably the one I've been to the most, maybe California. I really like the California stuff.
Yeah, Cali's nice.
Yeah.
Halstead Orange Line. I used to live near there. And also the fact that the Orange Line takes you to Midway and it takes you on adventures.
I guess mine is probably the Blue Line at Milwaukee and Damon.
Oh, nice.
There's the Oro chocolate coffee shop that is right there. There's a Barnes and Noble.
Yes.
Yeah.
Myopic Books.
Bodega Bay. There's listen.
Pauly G's. Yes.
Flash Taco.
Yes. The Subterranean. There's a lot of good stuff at that spot. Yeah. You're so right. You're so right.
The Indian place. VI.
Oh, that just opened. The new one that just opened.
Yeah.
It's like the small plates place. I don't remember what it's called.
Right. I want to check that out. I walk past it when I go to work, and it smells.
It does smell really good.
Amazing. Oh, I want to go over that direction now and eat something. I just
Good.
Yeah.
God.
Well, and that's kind of because I live in Humboldt Park, so we don't have the lines here. We have to take the bus to get to a line, and so that's my like entrance into the city, you know.
Mm.
And as a transplant, that's very exciting every time. Still.
Yeah.
It is.
It took me a minute to get on the train, honestly.
The first time I did it all by myself, someone stole my wallet.
What?
Yeah.
The first time I was in the city, I had to get downtown for a job, but I was too scared to try the train, so I took an Uber, and I got stuck in traffic like 10 minutes away from where I was supposed to be, and I literally had to just get out of the car mid traffic and just run across downtown to get to the office on time. It was embarrassing. I showed up sweating. I was like, why didn't I just learn how to use the train? I picked the hardest possible way to get there.
The journey. The journey, man.
The journey.
Oh gosh.
What's your favorite?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I don't know. I really like the brown line. It's the only line I've gone all the way around on. I do live off the red line, and the red line also has its both wonderful adventures and also like I think I might die. I've experienced two interesting taser related events that I prevented someone from getting tased. One was on the brown, one was on the red. So I think those just by virtue,
And where do you keep your cape?
Huh?
Where do you keep your cape?
It's on the blue line.
Ah.
Next time I go to O'Hare. Next time.
Pick it up from storage.
Truly. Oh gosh. Well, let me ask these last two little questions, and then I'll go ahead and let you all get back to your wonderful Tuesday evenings. Again, thank you so much for making the time to share just a little bit about. You've all just been such wonderful, buoyant, and just luminescent beings. You always are, but especially tonight. It's wonderful to bask amongst you all. So take that. But let me ask real quick. When you're not making, you are blank.
Well, I'll have an off switch. Do you have an off switch? Where? How?
Ellipses, ellipses, ellipses. It goes on.
Yep. I mean, I really do hate to out myself like this, but like I tend to have like 70 some tabs open at any given time. And that does translate into like my craft corner here.
Oh, that's awesome.
I promise you it's more organized than it looks. There is a purpose for everything.
Controlled chaos.
Actually, I'm going to be wearing a shirt very much like this for our show. It says professional agitator. I just made it
hell yeah. That's awesome.
Do you get the reference? Did you already hear about it?
No, what?
Somebody called white women professional agitators.
Oh no.
Here I go, buddy. You got me.
Hell yeah.
So I'm gonna probably wear it for like a girl can run in Diva.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Should anybody else want to be a professional agitator? I'll make you one too.
I'm holding you to the George Bush shirt. I want that.
You do? You want?
Yes, I want a George Bush shirt. Yes, I want that.
I will make it tonight, my friend.
Oh, yeah.
What size are you?
Make it a double XL. I like my shirts big.
Double XL? I'll see if I have one in the house. It'll probably It'll probably be in rainbow.
Oh yes, that sounds awesome. Hell yeah.
Fantastic.
Oh my god. But if I'm not making, I'm consuming. I watch a lot of film and TV, and lately I've been going to a lot of I'm trying to go to a lot more plays too, so yes.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm not making, I'm probably doing something with music. Either listening to it or singing it. I
Hell
love
yeah.
music too.
Yes. Oh, it gets us through. And then our final question. We could all use just a little more in the world.
I'm gonna say courage. Could all use more
Mhm.
courage. From our leaders, from our peers, just like the courage to speak up when you're expected to be silent, or the courage to step out from the norm or the status quo. I think courage is definitely a solution to these times, and I celebrate anyone who steps out bravely. That's why I kind of look up to you guys, honestly. Creating in this way where it's like, you know, fast and small, and some things don't work, some things do work, I think is incredibly courageous and brave. And you learn something about yourself, and you inspire other people. So
I will go with empathy because I think a lot of the problems in this world would be solved if we learned how to empathize with one another.
I think a lot of what I have gotten to experience from all of you is patience. And I don't get a lot of that. And I don't know that we all get to experience much of it. And thank you for bringing that into our space together.
Yeah. Grace, definitely, I think, is the word for me. It's just like we're all just like slightly with like a few extra hairs from monkeys. A couple hairs away, you know? Are we really that evolved? And it's like, yeah, just having the understanding that like this is where I am today, and this is where I can go, and this is as far as I can go, and that's okay. There's tomorrow. I can go further. And when you're able to like bring in folks to just really enhance a community such as all of you, like it makes the sweet moments super super sweet, and the moments that don't quite hit memorable. That's wonderful.
oh.
So I just have to say, because you've all been doing such wonderful, just so much throughout this. Just again, thank you all for your grace and your energy and talent. And there's just an endless string of words that I could think of that will just come close enough to just how grateful I am to each of you for the energy and the openness and the enthusiasm and the grace with which you do and move about in our little albums worth of just the most interesting, thought-provoking, crazy, absurd stories. I just yeah, and you all just that you wear them all so well. So thank you for tonight, making the time. I always say these things run 20 minutes, and then it's like an hour, and I'm like, maybe I should start saying it takes about.
Invite less interesting people to the round table. That's all you gotta do. Find the worst, most boring people you can find, and start a round table there.
Oh God, that is a whole series of, in and of itself.
Make it a round table, and everybody can only say 3 words at a time.
When you invite a bunch of
Whoa.
squares to your round table.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
We will need to talk about this 100 words idea though at some point. Story. Tell me at some point.
I'm gonna. Absolutely.
Yeah, save the discussion for Thursday so I can hear it.
Yes. But thank you all, and you are released. It's almost 9:30. Oh, thank you all, and thank you everyone who's tuning in, checking us out. We are part of a few parts of the Chicago Citizens Group, the performing body of the Body Politic, which is microChicago's Rhino Fest offering this year. You can check us out on September 18th and 25th at the Labyrinth Club. Tickets are $20 or pay what you can. We are in collaboration with the Labyrinth Club, Curious Theatre and Prop Thtr, who are just the stuff of legend. And we hope that you can join us to be a part of all of that as we continue to explore the infinite space of small. Thanks, and we'll see you one of these Thursdays.
Yay!